What up, world? It's your one butterfly. Okay, so this is part 2 of what I said I was going to name this video. Oh, spiritual vampires and temptations, and the battle of the mind. So it's gonna be called something like that, because that's everything. I'm trying to make sure I'm saying everything too, because God is like, you need to tell them everything that has happened in these past 2 days. All right, and everything that you hear me saying and everything that's happening to you. Okay, now I told you on my last video that my third eye, like, I can see and hear into the spirit realm. Okay, and you can do it too. You just gotta turn. Actually, when you're listening to music and you're watching TV, you are seeing into the spirit realm, but you're seeing evil and you're listening to death and evil. Okay, the vibrations from the music that they make is actually literally killing you. I'm telling you, the vibrations are killing you. Okay, yes, you can physically listen to death. Okay, it's so crazy. All right, I'm telling you, there's some frequencies that, oh, it also destroys your DNA. All right, so you need to repair your DNA, because there's a message from the Most High God in your written in your DNA. Okay, look it up. All right, they want to destroy that message. Okay, so anyway, I can see in the spirit realm. I'm more aware of it. I've invoked my sixth sense, right? So sometimes it's like I hear and see the devil, and it's so freaking annoying. Okay, the evil. All right, it's annoying, and it's kind of hard, because I feel like there's a lot of things about God that I don't know. So I'm gonna go back and say each time that I've seen something happen, I'm not gonna say it was the devil. I'm gonna say sometimes it was God, cause sometimes you can get them confused, because one is trying to be like the other, you know, and yet they all come from one source. Everything and all of it comes from one source. So it can get a little confusing sometimes. But the way the devil acts, the evil acts, it's like, it's just annoying. It's annoying. Okay, and sometimes you know it's him because he says something the same way he said it last time it was him. Okay, so one thing that the enemy always says to me is, oh, I'm consistent. I'm consistent. Okay. One time this dude said that at work to me. Okay, and it was somebody that has said something crazy before, so that stuck with me when he said it, because I had also rejected a sin before that, but he was like, oh, I'm consistent, right? So y'all stay with me, okay? The other day I called a place about a car, and the dude on the phone was like, oh, I'll call you back. I'm consistent. I'm consistent, right? And I'm like, why he said it 3 times? And I was like, is that him again? You know, trying to say that he's consistent. Okay, so somebody, I can't remember exactly, but I heard it a 3rd time, but it has to come back to me when I heard it again. It was recently. I just can't remember how I said it, but I'm taking it as the enemy saying that he's consistent. He's coming back to get you again. Okay. Oh, I know where I heard it. I heard it in church today. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all. All right. Now, I went to the place and I was so excited about this job, because this is a bomb job. Okay, I knew I was gonna get that job, y'all. I walked in there, I got to the 2nd interview, and then when I sat down with the guy on the 2nd interview, okay, he looked like the enemy. All right, he had all this red hair. He just looked like an Esau. Okay, he looked really red. Okay, and he was the GM. Okay, and the first few words that came out of my mouth, he just kind of did like this and was like, you know what, I'm gonna put you on. It was like he was even afraid to tell me, because I I was flawless. Like this is what I do. Like, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you got a bunch of kids in here that do not have the experience that I have in this hospitality industry. You know what I'm saying? Every time I go for a server job, I get it. Okay, but the way he was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you on the bench for now, right? And I was like, excuse me? He was like, I'm gonna put you on the bench for now, right? And I was like, I had to hold the lump in because I wanted to work there so bad, right? But I was like, oh, okay. I didn't think to say, you know, well, do you have another position, food running, hosting? Because I do that too. That's what I should have said, you know, to pin him in his corner. But now that I see that this was a test, I didn't say it. But I will be back to try to get that job. But anyway, so he escorted me out of the restaurant, right? And I went to my car. And I know that y'all like, why is she crying about a server job? But I'm gonna tell you something, okay? Some of them places, especially if you're in the right place, y'all servers, okay? Some servers can make $1,000 a week, okay? Because they'll work 4 nights and they'll make like 2 something each night, okay? Sometimes 3, sometimes 4, okay? And if they work a double, they can work. I worked at this one restaurant where this dude worked a double and he made $700 in one day. Okay, so don't sleep on the serving, okay? Because there's servers that's making more than what you making, and there's servers that's making more than what the strippers are making. So don't, if you're in the right place, you got yourself a career, okay? So don't even try it. Anyway, I went to the car. I was mad. I was moping through the mall. I was mad, y'all. I was pissed off, okay? I was just super mad. I was like, I need a job, okay? Like, these little jobs that I came out here to do are not going the way that they were supposed to in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, God, why? I couldn't even hear God at the moment because I was just so mad. I couldn't hear him through my anger. I was like, God, why are you doing this to me? Why you give me that job? Y'all should have seen me in the car, y'all. I was like, why you ain't give me that job? I was like, why you ain't give me that job? Like, why you did that? I was supposed to have that job. I don't understand that. I don't understand why. Like, I was so mad, y'all. I was crying. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you be telling us that you want us to live prosperously and abundantly. This is exactly what I was saying, y'all. I was like, and then you got us down here on the earth, you know what I'm saying? We're being chased around by this enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't even our fault. You know, I didn't ask to be born and have all these tests and all this stuff done on me. Like, why are you doing it? Why you could have gave me that job? I don't understand why. Right? So I got so mad, okay? But that's the way I feel when I stumble, right? Because I be stumbling, right? Now, I haven't stumbled into the club in a long time, right? But I'm telling you, when you're in Atlanta and you hear about these clubs and the nightlife, and you duck your head in there sometimes, or you go on their page on Instagram and the devil sticks his hooks out to come pull you in, okay? As a matter of fact, when I first got there, I was like, I need to go to a place where I can, you know, go ahead and making some tips. And I know it's not gonna be a restaurant, so let me go in these clubs and see if they need a bottle girl or something. You know, maybe I can be a bottle girl, right? So I went into this one club in Buckhead, and it was called The Loft. And when you walk in the club, it's really red, really smoky. The music is loud. Okay, any place where you go, didn't I just say the vibrations? You're listening to death. Okay, so any place where you go when the music is really loud like that, I'm talking about the music blasting, you are listening to death. And it's bringing your vibrations down. And you're in a pit. You're in a pit, okay? One of the bottle girls walked by, and she was kind of covered up, but then another one walked by and her butt was out, just like a stripper. Same thing, right? So I was like, maybe I could wear something that's a little covered up, but it's still, you could do something else, okay? Because it's still like a whorish attire, like a sluttish attire. You know what I mean? It's like men are gonna look at you and lust over you. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. I'm not judging, but when you spiritually, you know, you already know, especially if you a little more seasoned, you're not a spiritual baby, you know what you're looking at, okay? You know, all right? So, you know, I was like, let me stand in here for a minute, all right? And let me see, cause something inside, I mean, we all have demons in us, okay? You're not prone, we're prone to it. You're not immune to it, okay? Even when you do get saved, because it's a process, okay? So I was at the bar and this girl was like, "You want to drink?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink. I'm just gonna stand around and scope the environment." So I scoped the environment, right? Bunch of demons, okay? Bunch of demons, all right? Bunch of them, all right? One thing that's really bad about demons is that some of them are demons cast a spell on themselves so they can look fine, okay? A bunch of them walked by, they was fine, okay? I was like, oh no, no, this is Mr. Bad Romance to the third power. You know what I'm saying? We in Atlanta. He fine, okay? The door guy's fine, he's flirting, and I'm like, oh no, honey, no, okay? So let me turn around, okay, and just try to not look at anybody, all right? I just want to try the environment. I just want to make an excuse to stand in here longer and talk myself into this. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so that's what I was doing. All right, honestly. All right. So I oh, and now that I turn back around, I'm looking at the menu now, the drink menu. And maybe if I just have one fruity drink, I could just have one. All right, one's not gonna hurt me. One's not gonna kill me. My head still hurts from that one drink. Okay, that was on Thursday night. It's Sunday now. My head still hurts. Okay, I'm too old for it. I get alcohol headaches. Okay, so I drank that one drink, right? And while I was drinking, I was like, I saw the lady that's in charge of hiring the bottle girls looking at me. So I was like, let me bob to the music just a little bit so that I can show her that I can you know, be in this environment and make it uplifting and blah blah blah. And I just felt so convicted. Oh wait, I see something in the bushes. It looks kind of weird. But anyway, I just felt so convicted, y'all. I felt so convicted, and I had to repent for that because God was like, when I left, right? When I left, the door guy was like, y'all should have seen, he was so fine too. He was fine, right? It was a demon, y'all. I'm telling y'all. He was like, why don't you come on back, right? And I was like, if they hire me, I will. And he was like, even if they don't hire you, come on back, okay? And I was like, okay, right? And then he winked his eye at me, and I was like, Lucifer, right? And I just walked off, right? Because I was like, dang, he was fine, right? No, we're not coming here for that, okay? Get yourself under control, right? You're not coming here for that, okay? You think Mr. Romance is bad? Okay, look where this one is at, in the same environment.